Hello, people. This is Brian Downing with my evil twin brother, Brian. We're going to share some recordings on a Linux system, trying to attempt to record in a serious way. Two Zoom sessions on my Mac to record the audio, which is on the Mac, and you got the bot running on the Mac. Plus, you have a secondary as well for the evil twin on the Linux desktop 2 inches in front of me to record the desktop for MotiveWave on Linux, which is Mint. This took a while to set up, but all the open source software on there is kind of not good. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so we're going to look at all the excellent scores. As you can see, there is some background going on with the bot as well, so I might show that in this session. So let me just get started with the Oanda. Today is November 20th, 3:50 p.m., so the markets are either winding down or closed throughout the world. I'm in Eastern Standard Time, so what we're looking for here is to look for prices of these pairs and commodities. This is all from Oanda data, where the price is higher, or sorry, the target from the harmonic scans is higher than the current price. So as I said, we're looking at excellent scores, can move into very good as well. We have Australia, New Zealand, we have two of those, so those are two long, so those are pretty good, strong relationships there. USD Canada's got a long. USD Switzerland CHF is pretty strong as well. It's been like that all week, so that's probably a good safe haven play right now. Also, I find interesting here is we have a XAU gold and Canadian dollar, and we have a long. Okay, so a couple of takeaways from that is the Canadian dollar used as a safe haven trade for a safe haven trade in Canadian dollar? So that's been shaping up, and especially if it's in gold. Hong Kong, you can see the opposite. It's a short, and then silver, it's all shorts. This is the confusing thing, because you'd think if there's a long in gold in Canadian dollars, you would also expect it in as well in silver. But you can see there's a short, more shorts coming up, and most of these XAG, which is silver, are all shorts in all these different currencies. But here, again, we have that Australia, New Zealand, three of these. So this is an interesting relationship taking place. Euro Canada, we've seen this before, where Euro Canadian is a long. Euro, what you would expect to see with a long in CHF as well. Now this we've seen before. Swedish is usually number one for well, it's been for the last few days. The Swedish seems to be a really good safe haven currency that people are moving into. I've looked at the markets; they are quite mixed right now, mostly down for the U.S. today. So here we have now we're getting into the gilt and treasuries. So we have here a 10-year treasury long, 30-year long, 2-year long, 5-year long. These are all treasuries, and 10-year long. Okay, and again we have a second call for the USD Canada as well as a long. So that's a pretty good currency to be in right now. Potentially, again, another USD CHF. Wheat is an interesting one because you're starting to see agriculture. We have a long there. CHF in Hong Kong. Okay, we expect that. Now, I mentioned this before with the Japanese yen. That you don't see the Japanese yen as much. You also don't see a lot of the USD as well. So keep that in mind. The US dollar shows that it is sinking. It's at an 8-month low, supposedly. With the virus, it's not helping. With the Joe Biden president-elect, may be a problem. And then we have Canada and Hong Kong short again. And then now we get into having, this is a classic, very good score for the NASDAQ 100. short. We also see that for the spot S&P 500. The UK 100's down, and then we move into more currencies as well, more shorts. But here, as I said before, USD Swedish longs, USD DKK, that's a Denmark. So these are potentially shaping up to be longs, the safe haven trades. XAU Canadian again, a long for that. I just find that bizarre, but there it is. XAU Japanese yen's another long as well. XAU. So these are gold. New Zealand a long, and we've got some more shorts here. XAG, silver, Japan, and Singapore, all shorts. Euro, Czech, a long. A euro in Denmark. Euro and Swedish is a long. Canadian, Singapore, these are all shorts. Just so you know, we stop at the very good scores. And we have a UK 100. There's a short there. So all the markets are not looking good at all. NASDAQ 100, S&P 500 down. USD Czech is up. Denmark is up again. And here we got a couple of more. USD Swedish. So there's a total of 4. So that's why I'm saying Swedish might be your best bet to hide out in. Corn's got a short. And last one, GBP against the Japanese yen. So leave it there. Thanks for watching and have yourselves a good day.